feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank. I'm your host, Jason Hill, with my co-host, Kevin Cox, the director at the FAU Adams Center for Entrepreneurship. You catch the entire episode of this podcast on iTunes, iHeartRadio, and right on our website, the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. And as a reminder, we get to interview some of the best and brightest entrepreneurs in and around Boca Raton, Florida. Today we had a special guest, Leslie Tayne, founder of Tayne Law Group. And she has an office in New York, and she also started an office down here in Boca Raton area. So Leslie, for the audience listening, you can tell everybody, about yourself, being an entrepreneur, and also about Tayne Law Group.
Sure. So I'm the founder and director of the Tayne Law Group. I'm a financial attorney that concentrates in the area of helping individuals and business owners with debt-related issues, staying out of bankruptcy, and consultations when it comes to loans like student loans and credit card debt and things like that. So I do have a number of offices, 4 in the New York area and down here in South Florida. We're very excited to be here today.
Yes, and you're not your typical attorney. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm not sure about working with this type of one, but you're very active. You're in the media, and you have a lot of personality. So make sure to check out all her, social feeds, Instagram, Facebook. Kevin, what were your thoughts about today's episode?
Well, you really got to go back, download, and check out the whole show. So many tips and information, not just about being an entrepreneur, but about debt, things that I didn't even know, and I feel like most consumers don't know, and parents out there. And why don't you share just a couple of things we talked about today on the show briefly? It might help some consumers or parents sending their kids off to college, whatever it might be.
Sure. So we talked a lot about student loans today and some of the things that you might want to consider before either taking a loan or consolidating a loan. A consultation with a student loan attorney is always a good investment since there are a lot of financial, tax, and credit-related impacts on taking the different types of loans. Get educated on your loan. It's so important to do so. We also talked a lot about business loans, inventory loans, and credit card debt. There are a lot of options out there to resolve those type of debts, but I encourage you as a consumer to really do your research, find the right fit for you. One size fits all doesn't always make sense, so find the organization that is going to be able to help you get from point A to point B with your financial issues.
Well, Leslie, thanks for coming out to the Shrimp Tank today. For the audience listening, they want to touch base with you. How do they do so?
Sure, lots of ways to find me. So you can certainly Google my name, Leslie Tayne, Tayne, TayneLaw.com. My book is Life and Debt at lifeanddebtbook.com. You can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest even. So Instagram. So I'm totally out there. The links are all on my Facebook and on my webpage at TayneLaw.com. So please connect with me.
Well, again, thanks for coming out all the way from New York down here to visit the Shrimp Tank. We're looking forward to seeing your growth down here in South Florida. And everyone listening, reminder, you can check it all out on iTunes, iHeartRadio, as well as the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. Take care, all.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp